Good morning. Hello. Welcome in. It is Saturday, and welcome into Nicole the Divine Oracle. I've been called to work with Green Witch's Oracle deck this morning, today. I'm being drawn. I heard past, present, future. So that's what Spirit wants me to work with today. For you is your past, your present, and your future. And we're going to get 3 cards out for the energies of the Green Witches, from the energy of the Green Witch Oracle. How's your morning going so far? Have you had your coffee, your tea, your water, whatever it is that fills your fancy? Is it sunny where you are? It's nice and sunny here today. What a beautiful day. You know, to start off your morning and see sunshine. Beautiful. Best day ever. Alright. So beautiful light beings, welcome in. Thank you for being here with me. Okay, I am removing myself from this reading. Energy pass through and flow through me. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Past card for the past. For those that are watching in the world, what is the past they need to be aware of? Butterfly. Transformation in the past. Alright. Present. What would you like everybody out there to know? Presently, what is taking place? Presently, what is that energy? Thank you. I think you've gone through a transformation, huh? Gone through a transformation. And now presently, what is happening? What is happening? You're renewing yourself. You're reviving yourself. You went through the transformation, and now you're in revival mode. You're progressing along. Interesting. All right, and for the future, what is the future energy, please and thank you? What is the future energy? I've got 2. Okay. Okay, roots and sow. So 2 for future. Got 2 energies out here for future. All right, butterfly. So yeah, you've gone through your transformation process. You're looking at all the other people, all the other individuals in the community or whatever it is. That is, you know, you're looking at it from a different perspective. You're seeing them doing their work. Like you're seeing all the work that they're doing. And you're up here. You've already transformed, you know. You can look at everybody and say, yeah, been there, done that. Is there anything I can help you with? I've learned what I need to learn, and now I'm here to help and to share, support, assist. Yeah, you transformed in the past. Recently. You went through the transformation process. And in the present, you're going through renewing. You're looking at your progress. You're making progress. You're showing up for yourself. You're accepting the things that are for your highest good, and you're letting go of everything that no longer serves you presently. And it's saying in the future, your roots, you know, in the future, because you've created your boundaries and the way that you're progressing, you're going to have healthy patterns because you've already set everything in motion. You already know where you want your roots to grow, where you want them to spread out at. And now you're going to be going through and allowing them to flourish and blossom naturally, the healthy way. It also says early growth. So there might be some areas that you're like, wow, this is growing a lot faster than I thought it would. And that's just saying because you've gone through, you transformed and you renewed that area, it's just growing faster. So the future is just going to keep progressing, early growth. And then you get to sow it. All that planning, setting intentions, and optimism. You know, yeah. So yeah, you reviewed, and then you're just planting more seeds, you know. allowing those to grow. Just early growth. Let's put them in order. So early growth, and maybe there's just some that are actually growing early, and there's some that in the future they have to set more intentions, right? You got to plan on more things, because when you fix something over here or work on it or change it or progress, you know, that one you can just set aside, and then you work on that next seed that's growing, right? Yeah, you're planning, you're setting your intentions, Yeah, the bottom is new beginnings, the buds, like they're already out there, the buds. I'm going to leave that one up. I feel that needs to be left up. Needs to be seen. It's like an external, confirmation. External confirmation. All right. What would you like to do for butterfly? Are we going to go to grounding? All right. So in the past, you have gone through the transformations. All right, you have transformed. You're coming out of, you came out of that cocoon in the past. But let's see what other energies around the past for the butterfly. What other things, what other messages or energies are around the transformation with the butterfly? What other energies around transformation and butterfly, please and thank you. Something almost came out. Transience. I just see just floating. All right, so we've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. So in the past, yeah, makes sense, right? In order to transform, you got to do a lot of releasing. You took a break. You know, you finally said no to things that no longer served you, to people, places, or things. You lightened your load. You know, part of your transformation process, you do a lot of delegating. You delegate what no longer, you know, what you're like, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to delegate. I'm just over that. And the last, we also have the Three of Cups and the World. Yeah, after you transform, you completed. That's World is completion. You celebrated, so okay. You went through your releasing. You know, you let go of all that no longer served you in your transformation. You went through your completion. You know, you accomplished something. You looked at the bigger picture and you went for it. You evolved. You did a lot of fulfilling. You created that inner harmony, that inner peace. And then after that, you know, in that transformation, you can celebrate. You know, you're creating new friendships, new collaborations. You're in different communities, different circles, different support groups. You know, collaborating ideas, coming up with new ideas. Everything that was needed for your transformation, you did it. Right? You transformed. You did it. You're celebrating. You're celebrating with multiple people. You know, you might have felt, you know, when you're on your own, yeah, when you were in the Ten of Wands, you know, you're on your own. You felt like you were struggling. But then you transform, you know, when you're transforming, you're like, okay, I need to delegate. I've got so much that I need to do for myself, within myself, healing myself. However this is resonating with you, whether it's work, family, relationships, but you went through the process, you know, and you could celebrate yourself in the process because you were completing things, doing things as they needed to be done, and, you know, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Great job recognizing those areas that need to be transformed, that need to be changed, so you could grow and heal yourself. Grow and heal. Alright, and then next we have the leaves. We've got renewal, revival, progress. We've got the dragonfly. We've got a, looks like it's supposed to be a fly or a bee, but I really think it's a butterfly. Reviving, but it kind of looks like a fly. Just I've never seen a fly with colorful wings, but hey, there's probably one somewhere, right? Maybe in the tropics. Rebirth, renewal. transformation, changes, dragonflies, changes, clarity. Okay, so what is there, what energies are out here for these, for renewal, revival, for progression, progressing? What kind of energies we have presently, right now, presently? Thank you. What kind of energies are present at this time? Okay. We've got the Hierophant, spiritually becoming wise, creating your own traditions, gaining more knowledge. We also have the King of Cups, which are in balance presently. And we have the Nine of Cups. Alright. I just need to see if there's one more. I heard draw another card. One more, please. Is there another energy for presently? Okay, the King of Wands. Wow, persevering presently. Being resilient. Anything else? And anything else? Okay, good. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I feel like I need to let that one sit there. Okay. So you went through your transformations. You're growing, right? And now presently, in your renewal, your revival, you're becoming more aware of the spiritual wisdom, but you're gaining more knowledge. You're gaining more education, more knowledge about yourself, about what you want to invest in, how you want to move forward. Spiritually, that could be going into astrology. That could be learning more about your shadow work, working in light and dark, and becoming the duality of both, balancing out the light or balancing out the dark, however you are working. I'm also getting more creative, using this wisdom, this renewal process, to be more creative, whether that's different forms of art, dancing, music, painting, writing, something that is more community active. And I'm also I just heard, like, becoming more devoted to self, becoming more self-aware, more emotionally aware. Yeah, you're letting go presently. You're letting go of painful relationships, painful endings, friendships. It could be friends, work, family. You're letting those go, realizing what no longer is for your highest good, what serves well for you. Some of you might feel like you're being stabbed in the back. You got those deep wounds, and you're letting that stuff go. You're letting things go. People, places, and things go. Recognizing those failures, and you're letting them go. Because it's, you're forgiving yourself, right? It's all about forgiveness. Moving on. Forgiving those parts of you that no longer are really a part of you anymore. But you need to forgive those aspects so you can move on and create healthier thought patterns, healthier perspectives about yourself. You may feel that some people are testing your faith, and that's why you've had to let some people go. But you're creating your boundaries, however that is. You're creating healthy boundaries. I also just heard the word no, so you may be saying no a lot more. You're utilizing your intuition more. You're picking up energies, feeling those emotions around you. Whether you just walked in a room that's completely empty, you're feeling those emotions. You feel that energy that was in there prior to you being there. Or even if it's a filled room, you can feel that energy. You're becoming more intuitively aware of that. You may notice that your energy is also dragging, like becoming more fatigued. You know, you may feel that that sense where you just need to sleep in a little bit longer. Or you might be going to bed a little bit earlier, or you might be taking a nap during the day. You know, it's just because you've gone through such a huge transformation process in the growing aspect that, you know, that, and then you coming into presently where you're doing all this stuff, you're letting people go, emotions, people, places, or things, and that can fatigue you. You know, you need, when you're releasing old energies, you need to rest, because resting allows you to build up your reserves and allow you to put new energy to what's going to be for your highest good, what's going to best serve you in your next adventure, your next venture, in your next, you know, checking out the next thing on your list. And presently, you're also gaining new belief systems, you know, because you are going in and you're allowing yourself to explore, whether it's new religions or new beliefs, new traditions. You're allowing yourself to incorporate those into yourself, or you're just looking at different aspects and you're like, oh, okay, wow, I really shouldn't have judged it that way. I didn't know there was more to it. Taking that time to actually dive a little bit deeper and learning more stuff. And it could be learning more stuff about you spiritually. You know, there might be beliefs that you didn't have before, and now it's just you've grown so much more, and you've done so much research. You're coming across more knowledge, and you're like, okay, wow, I was wrong about that. And then you read a little bit more, like, okay, wow, this actually resonates with me. So now I'm going to start incorporating that new religion, that new faith. That new little detail of information is now changing you. You're now able to bring that internally into you, working it into your new self. And there may be some of you, like right now, you're going through that final push. You're like, okay, I've done that. You know, I'm doing really good. I'm just ready to go to that next step. You know, I'm ready to continue into my healthy route. You know, I'm ready to plant my next seed and to see where that takes me. A lot of success. There is a lot. I'm just want you to be proud of yourself right now. And I hope you're journaling. I hope you are journaling of all these transformations that you've been making. It is the best way to keep track of your progress. Journal. You know, write the date, the time, make your entries, so that when you go back a couple months, a week, 2 weeks, a year, you're like, okay, you know, this time last year, wow, I've grown so much, or wow, there's still something here that I have not really looked at or delved into. I need to look at that. You know, might give you the opportunity to go back and say, wow, I should be a lot farther, or I'm not where I thought I should be. You know, let me pick that up and let me work on that a little bit more. And, you know, so maybe that's another seed that's going to be looked at. But you've been doing a great job, so please give yourself the self-gratitude, give yourself acceptance, give yourself forgiveness. You've done a great job. Just journal it, okay? Keep track of what's been going on. Excuse me, that was confirmation, but please keep journaling. You need to know how you've been progressing. So yeah, you've been doing great. There's so much here. There's so many different energies. But you know how these are going to resonate with you. With your Nine of Cups, your wishes are being fulfilled. You know, you're becoming more content. You're emotionally rich because you've done so much checking in, so much growing that you can be emotionally blissful. You know, you can feel that abundance. Not just prosperity in finances, but you can feel that emotional abundance. Being happy, being joyous, being successful. Yeah. Let's see if I can move any of this stuff over. Okay. Pick up the... Alright, let's see what we have here. So move you over. Let's see. That's beautiful. Great job. Keep doing the work. Remember, this is the present. You're doing this, and those of you that are at the pinnacle, that final step, and you're just ready. And now we're into the future. So future, your future self. You've created those healthy patterns. You're growing. Make sure you're holding the right way. You're planning, you're setting intentions for the next one, because it's always a process, right? You transform one thing, you change, you make something better in your life, you go through it, and then you're done. And then you plant another seed and you go through another process. It's just always an action, going forward. I shouldn't say everyone, not everyone does this. Not everyone takes the time to work on themselves, to become better people for themselves, but for others. So this is definitely for those that have been working on themselves, want to become better light beings, creating more love, abundance, peace, and harmony around, within, and for others. Okay, the Three of Wands, right here. Working together. Alright, what is the energy here for healthy patterns and planning and sowing, setting the intentions? What other energies are here? Please and thank you. Three of Wands. You're setting the patterns and you're just waiting for the results to come in, right? You set your intentions, now you just wait. You just wait. And compassion, creativity. We've got the Ace of Cups. I love the Ace of Cups. It's just overflowing, overflowing with so much positivity, peacefulness, harmony, abundance. The Two of Pentacles, creating balance, choices, making choices, correct, make sure you do the right choices. Any other energies, please? Okay, so let's see if we can get one clarification for Ace of Cups to the Three of Wands to the Two of Pentacles, please. Ace to 3 to 2, please. The Hanged Man in reverse. Anything else, please? Can you clarify the Hanged? I say man, but it's a woman. The Hanged Woman. The Hanged Individual. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. And I was told to get an animal one, but what else do we have? Okay. Any other energies, please and thank you. There's a lot in for the future. A lot of different energies here for the future. So like I said, everybody's got their own story, right? Everybody has their own plans for their path, their own journey. So it makes sense that there'd be so many different energies out here. Okay. Natural leader. Okay. So, for the future, your healthy patterns and sowing planning. We've got the Ace of Cups. Let me put that over here. We've got waiting for your ships to sail in with the Three of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles. The choices, the decisions, weighing options. Alright, let me see what we have here. Let me see. Let's get this energy. What are we feeling? What are you saying? What are you saying? Okay. So, I was told 2. So we've got 2. All right, so for some of you, your future, you're creating your healthy boundaries, your healthy health patterns, right? Your healthy patterns moving forward in your roots. What you want to flourish, what you want to blossom for the future. Some of it could be love, could be new relationships, new emotions, that emotional awakening, new spiritual insights, intimacies. Early growth, the truth, accountability. Some of you are waiting for justice. You're waiting for that ship to sail in. Waiting to see how things are going to pan out, how to play out, progress. But at the same time, you're also able to relax, have renewal, and self-protection. Okay. All right. So what I just heard was, yes, in your early growth, you've been waiting for your ship to sail in, right? You've been waiting results, decisions. You know that it's a milestone. You know that it's in the future. But you're just waiting. You're waiting. And you're being patient. I keep hearing that there is patience. Just know that justice is coming in. Just know that that cause and effect of karma is coming in. And it's going to create, I heard like a proposal, but deeper meanings. Just keep meditating. Keep meditating. Take that time to gather yourself, your thoughts. Retreat if you need to during this early growth, during the healthy early growth stages. You want to make sure that your energy is staying positive, that your intentions are staying in line with everything that you have done and everything that you're doing moving forward, right? So this is looking forward in the future. You want to make sure you keep those healthy patterns. You want to make sure you keep the love within yourself and your spirituality. You want to make sure you keep the love in your relationships, in your family, your friendships, your work environment. You want to make sure you make good choices, good decisions. Weighing up the options. And there will be times when you're going to have resistance, right? You're going to have delays. And there could be some avoiding, but that's just all part of the process, right? You're waiting. And sometimes when you're waiting in limbo, you start having those indecisions. You start questioning yourself, start doubting yourself, because you're like, okay, I did all this, right? I did all of this. I put everything out there to move forward. Why aren't things working? Why aren't things showing up the way they're supposed to be? Or why hasn't anything showed up at all yet? And that's where the universe says, well, everything's in time. It may not be in the time that you require or that you need. It will come in time when we feel that you are ready to handle this, whether it's good or bad. There may be delays, but keep meditating. Keep still doing your prayers. Keep moving forward. Because as things might come to a standstill, keep doing what you need to do to move on to the next step, the next phase, the next project, right? Keep planting those seeds. Keep moving forward. Keep allowing things to blossom. Yeah, you can rest in between. You can relax, rest, relax. Take those time for meditations. Do it. It's not saying don't do that. You don't always have to be on the go, go, go in order for things to happen. You do need that time for rest and relaxation. You do need that time for, what is I just heard? self-observations. So you can go back and take, accountability, self-accountability on what you have and have not done, what you have, or wanting to do, I should say, what you have and have not done, what you want to do. But in the process, keep speaking your truth. Keep doing it with love, the intention of love, peace, harmony, for what is your highest good, what is best for you. Keep being fearless. Think of this as an adventure, right? It's not about the destination. It's about the adventure. It's about what you're learning. What you're achieving, what goals you're setting, and how they're coming through, how they're coming to fruition, how they're coming true. Being accountable for all your actions and inactions. But just know that there will be that in the future, when on all this journey, you're going to have your stagnation and your delays. Okay? Because that's just part of the process. Not everything is just one after the other. Things take time to set in. Things take time for your body to allow things to set in and to move forward. So you're going to have those delays, that stagnation. That is telling you, it's okay, slow down now, all right? Let's just take in everything we've done. Let's write it down. Let's observe it. Let's appreciate it. Let's forgive it. Whatever needs to be put into that, let's do that. Don't get disappointed. Don't be disappointed because things aren't moving as fast as you want. Things aren't supposed to move that fast. Maybe one thing did, but this thing isn't. It's not supposed to. You know why? Because that means that you need more time with it, more time to sit with it, more time to process whatever it is. That is for your higher self, coming from your higher self, I should say. That is for your highest good and for your highest heart, your higher heart. You're going to have times where you're juggling things, right? Multiple things. And that's where, like I said in one of my other videos, if you have multiple things that are going on and you feel like you come to a stalemate, that standstill, like what am I supposed to do? What out of those things is the most important that you feel that you need to work on or that you want to work on, that is resonating the most with you? Right? You take that one thing, put everything else, all those other stuff, put them in bubbles. And I mentioned that in another video, one of my other videos. You can check and read that or listen to that. It explains about the whole bubble process. But take them and put them in bubbles. And don't pick them up until it is time, until you feel you are ready to pick them up, to go within, work on what needs to be worked on. Because you got to remember, in the ultimate end, all of this is for you. This is for you to grow, to heal the past lives of yourself. A lot of people are not understanding that. They're like, well, I'm going through this and I'm going through that, and I don't, this is from childhood. It's like, these are your past lives that you are trying to heal. So you don't come back into the next life having to repeat the same stuff over and over again. Heal the stuff that needs to be healed. So you're not constantly coming back and doing the same thing. Right? Don't you want to just like come back into another life and have like this glorious life where you're not constantly working on hardships, where you're not constantly working on things that trigger you? They're triggers because it's past life traumas. It could be traumas from this life, but these are from this life, they're from other lives. They just keep coming in and keep coming in for you to keep working on until you finally do. Until you finally take notice of it. And go through the transformation process. Go through the renewing process. And recognizing, accepting, forgiving, whatever you need to do to make yourself a better person, a better light being for yourself and for others, but for your future, for your next self, for your next life. Let's get rid of all this. Excuse my language. Let's get rid of all this shit. Let this go, right? Let's move on to the next stage. So in your next life, it's going to be more fruitful. You're going to be a happier person because you let all this stuff go. You can go into the age of 50, 60, 70, or 80 because you let all this go and be that happy, spunky, spontaneous person that you so ever within your heart want to be. This is part of that process. This is part of it. Let those past lives go. Okay? Work on yourself. Make these changes. Become a better person. You becoming a better person for yourself creates better friendships, creates better relationships, creates better work environment, home environment, any environment around you. Makes it more peaceful, more harmonious. Okay? Work on it. Don't be discouraged when things get stuck. Maybe it's stuck because you need to keep looking at it from different angles, maybe a different perspective. Get some insight. If you need support or help in any of this stuff, please, if you can't go to a friend, a family member, please seek outside help. Please go see a therapist, somebody who is medically qualified. Okay? If you feel that depressed, or if you feel that need where you know that you cannot make any decisions or choices that are for your highest good, and you just need a second opinion, you need somebody to bounce information, some ideas off of, get some more clarity, please go see a true professional. Okay? I went into a rant. Alright, okay. And know that through all of this, right, through all of this, all these changes, all the stuff that you're doing to grow, you are the natural born leader. You are the King of Wands, right? Keep your visions alive. Keep being bold. Keep being that leader of discernment for your life. Make those changes. Make those positive changes. I was just told to get an animal spirit guide card. And the elk just flew out. It says, yeah, man, be noble. Yeah, you've got the inner knowing. Okay. Any others that you would like me to end this reading with? I heard that was good. Oh, no. All right. One more. Magic. Okay. Let's see what we have here. So, one that flew out and says, please, 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 no. You are noble. You have nobility. That is the elk. The elk says, celebrate your accomplishments with humility. Exactly. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you, and your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. That is true. You limit yourself. The only limits that are ever placed against or upon you are the ones that you do to yourself. So you can either accomplish something or you don't, right? You're the one that's limiting yourself. You're the one that puts those limits upon yourself. Nobody else does. Stop making excuses. I just told, stop making excuses. You have the inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. There was one more right there. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. That's what I just said. Your soul has been here so many different times, past lives, right? Your soul knows the way. The reason why things are triggering you, the reasons why things get brought up, or things that you know you need to work on, things that keep you stuck, whether it's family, friends, work, whatever in your life, in your relationships, within yourself, you know what you need to do, right? But only you are stopping yourself. You are creating limits within your own mind, within your own heart, and only you can stop that. Only you can be that brave traveler and to make changes that are for you, for your highest good, okay? Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Soar above the clouds, okay? Be that bird. See things from a new perspective, from a different perspective. Take those perspectives, bring them into your life, okay? Work on yourself. Heal yourself, okay? Be that goose. Set your boundaries, okay? And we've got the owl. The owl, my faithful friend, my guide, one of my guides, the white owl. So no, with magic, because we're all magical beings, we are all magical beings. How you utilize the magic is within you, right? Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through the deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your what? Are your birthright. What are they? They're your birthright, okay? Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Yeah, because you're a magical being in a life before. You're a magical being in this life. How you choose to utilize that is up to you. Whether you choose to utilize that is up to you. But all the gifts, all the abilities, all the information, all the knowings are within you, reside within you. But will you take that chance? Will you give yourself, your higher heart, your higher self, the opportunity and the blessing to heal? Will you allow yourself the ability to go within and see what changes need to be made? Are you willing to do that? Are you that brave traveler? Are you? Do you have the courage to take off that mask and go within? Or do you want to keep hiding? Because when you keep hiding, and the more you keep hiding, it's going to stay with you, right? Until you change it or fix it or heal it. And if you decide to wear that mask and hide this whole life, guess what? You're coming back in the next life. And what I was just told is that that next life may not be as pleasant as this life. Like things may have seemed not so bad or not so hard when it came to these things that you know you need to learn and change and grow and heal. The next life could wreak more havoc, could be more treacherous, more torturous. So you, as this light being, you have that opportunity now. Are you going to let yourself transform like in the past and renew yourself and begin to grow those healthy patterns and keep planning and setting and sowing with optimism the next seeds of your life, the next seeds into your life? What are you going to do? What choices are you going to make? Are you going to be noble? Are you going to be able to celebrate your accomplishments? Are you going to go within and keep listening to your higher self and your inner knowing and be a brave person? Be a brave individual? A brave, human in this earthly plane? Are you going to be the owl? Be the voice of wisdom? the owner of wisdom? Are you going to go within? Are you going to look at that truth? Are you going to look at that truth? Are you going to make those changes? Are you going to make those changes? There's a lot to think about in this one. There's a lot to understand, to know. There's a lot to understand and know. And I'm being told that you are that owner. You're the one, the owner of discernment, right? You know what no longer serves you, what's no longer good for you. But will you keep holding on to it? Are you going to let it go? Are you going to let it go? Are you? Be the magic, okay? If anything, allow these 3 cards to be sitting with you today. Be noble. Go at look at your inner knowing, your higher self, your higher heart. Go within. Truly, truly listen. And be the truth seeker. Okay? Be the truth. Be the truth. Being told to do one of these. I remember where everything. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to light up this Palo Santo. Closing out the energy in this space. Return energies back to the individuals that are part of this reading. It is cleansed and cleared. Leaving my space. Call back all my power, and I am rejoined in my body again. Calling back all my power. It is cleansed and cleared before it reaches my body, comes back into me. Yes, thank you, thank you. Cleansing, clearing the space, the energy. Let's just throw something on here real quick. We got the book and the card. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yeah, just cleansing everything back out. Alright, beautiful ones. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I may be back later or tomorrow. Not quite sure. It depends on Spirit and how they want me to proceed. But until then, I hope you do. You have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the sun. If it's sunny where you are, get out, get out, get out. Enjoy the weather. Get out in nature. Enjoy yourself, right? Enjoy yourself. Take time for yourself today. However that is, show up for yourself today. Okay? Just show up. Alright. Peace, love, and light. May God bless you today, tomorrow, and always. Peace.